Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of DS here. So yeah, we're going to continue the story. If something is off with the audio, then I'm sorry, I don't know what really happened. Like, my settings just like reverted to like some weird state. I have no idea what the hell happened. So yeah, anyway, let's just go to the episode. Let's see what's going to happen next. Sakurai just left the den, and yeah, I guess we'll see. I guess this will be the end of the chapter, because that's how I usually make episodes, apparently. So yeah, let's go and let's see. By the time Kei left the club, it was already past midnight. Rusaka promised to wait until Monday had long since passed. It might have already been too late, but she no longer had any intention of keeping it. She would not hand the school swastika over to her. Impatience had thrown her thoughts into complete disorder. Regardless of her desire not to hand over her territory to another, she felt an irresistible compulsion to head towards the school. Okay, yep, so this is the Rusaka power in progress, right? Like, everyone is like drawn to the school. She gonna also, this is ability that we didn't like really spoke about in the game, I guess. Like driving people like inside, so that's kind of like totally different ability from what she normally have. She couldn't understand what that mysterious feeling was. Did it stem from her fear that Lady Samuel could very well execute her on the spot for the incompetence she had displayed over these past few days? Or was it something else entirely? Her own words made her wince. It was both exasperating and admirable how he kept worrying about so many people. She still couldn't believe she had fallen for her little trick so easily. She was aware of his dislike for her, and the feeling was certainly mutual, but in that case, why couldn't she just leave him be? Yeah, she just don't know the feeling yet. Had he been a simple and naive fool, that could be another matter, but from what she had seen so far, he appeared neither dweebit nor insensitive to danger. Quite the contrary, in fact. Despite his apparent stupidity, she still couldn't get a good read on him. I still wonder, like, they always write naive with like double like dot under the eye. Like, what? I don't get it. Why it's written like that? Maybe it's back in the game, who knows? He couldn't have changed his mind about her. He couldn't have changed his mind about her just because they happened to exchange words or two over the night, could he? Well, at any rate, he didn't matter at that moment. She had to hurry to the school as soon as possible. The place was hers to claim. She wouldn't hand it over to anyone, nor would she allow it to be destroyed. In that sense, she was lucky they had closed the school today. In that case, ordinary students wouldn't come, meaning they could avoid unnecessary deaths, which would allow Ren to fight with no reservations. Kei clicked her tongue, not knowing why her thoughts had gone down that path. Just then? Oh, yeah. Right. They met. I forgot. And Sakurai was like, oh, crap. Like, she's drawn to the school as well. And they went to, like, movies or something. Well, Sakurai just, like, took her to, like, shopping or something. To, like, keep her at bay. To not going to school. Yeah, that happened before. Kei found herself taken aback for a second, confused by the girl's appearance. Also, wait, why she's outside? I just thought about this. Wait, did I miss something? Wait, why she's outside? I thought like... Did she left the den? I thought like they keep her at den. And she's just like, yeah, I will not go to... unless like they let her go. And she was like, yeah, I will just not go to school. Maybe that will happen. Okay, I might miss something. I might have missed something. Because I thought like they keep her a den. Now I think about this.
実は私、明日っていうか今日だけど、学校に行こうと思うんだよね。
Why? It made no sense. School was closed. What she was planning to do over there? Actually, why she was also drawn to the school?
それがね、なんだか行かなきゃいけないような
Yep,
気がしてさ。
that's Rusauka power.
よくわからないけど、どうしよっかなって思ってたら、メールがじゃんじゃか入ってきたのよ。
Yeah. Like, this power was never explored really. Like, why people are drawn towards Rusauka? That's kind of like, I don't know, it's like separate ability from what she has normally. With the book and like torture devices.
ほら、見る？すごいでしょ。
There were easily over 30 texts displayed on Kasumi phone. They were probably all from Kasumi friends. Yet despite each message being sent from different person, they all contain the same exact text. I'm going to school tomorrow. See you there, Kasumi.
もしかして
Yeah, that's weird.
一日で休校解除になっちゃったのかな。ねえ、どう思う？桜井さん。
Nope, it's a trap.
パイドパイパ
Yep.
ーハーメルンの笛吹きって知ってる？
うん、それって童話だよね。どんな内容なのかは知らないけど、それがどうかしたの？
いや、
Indeed, the title was famous, but surprisingly few knew the actual story. It was a tale of mice and children in the city who were all lured by the sound of the village flute, only to be whisked away. Whether they were conscious of it or not, no one could opposite its melody. There was even lesser known Slavic tale with a similar premise, about demonic incarnation of death that used its enchanted song to lure unexpected travelers to a watery grave. The witch known as Rusauka. Oh, okay. That was the explanation of her ability. Right. God damn it, I once again, like, I forgot about, like, her name. While we talked about, like, this, like, what was that? The pipe? Pipe peeper? Yeah. Thing. I thought, like, it's, like, some kind of, like, something different, but this is just something that's natural to her, I guess. And it just works on her, like, naturally. They were under her spell. It didn't matter whether school was closed or not. Those who had come into contact with her, even once, were being drawn to her by an irresistible force, only to be imprisoned. All were drawn to the witch hunting grounds, the bottom of a cold, dark lake. Indeed, while Progishnacht had already begun, its sacrifices summoned in droves. However,
何？
at the very least, there's still a chance to bring her to her senses. There was nothing stopping her from releasing one out of her hundreds, and that wouldn't cause the stigmata implanting in Kay's body to react. And so, the fate of the girl before her, known as Kay, now is in Kay's hand. A single word from her could decide between life and death for Kasumi.
ねえ、どうしたの？やっぱり桜井さんってば怒ってる？私があんまりしつこく疑うから気分悪くしちゃったのかな。いや、本当にごめんね。レンの彼女だからとかそんなの関係なしにしても、私桜井さんと仲良くなりたいし。ねえ、ごめんってば。
The derp face.
平気よ。
本当？
ええ。
Indeed, Kay wasn't really bothered. It didn't matter what happened to this girl or how Fuji felt about the whole thing. People had their priorities. Sentimental notions of being able to save everyone didn't apply in the real world. Kay knew that better than anyone, which was why she...
塩綾瀬さん、藤井君には私が後で連絡を入れるから。
そう？だったら女同士朝まで一緒に遊ぼうよ。
Yeah, that's what happened last time. She'd be lying if she said the invitation didn't give her reservations, however.
どこへだって付き合うわ。
見てろよ、レンのやつ。 女の友情は彼氏情報が筒抜けになるって恐怖を教えてやるぜ。
I'm still like, they should like make this text skippable as blue, I think, because this is basically the same exactly situation that we well know, and they put this like as like non-skippable, non-red yet because like Samuel appeared and this is technically new road. Can't they just like detect if like this whole thing been like red already or something? I don't know. Indeed, Fuji had no idea just how terrifying woman could be. But come morning, he would receive a much needed reminder. He would learn just how crafty, base, and ungrateful the girl he had been compelled to save by this foolish native was. See? Just as I said at the end of the episode. White hair, yeah. That's someone kind, alright. Paper pipe. Come on, okay. And this is what I... Actually, yeah. Last time I ended episode here, if I remember correctly, this scene. Yeah, I ended here and I did like the school episode later. So this time we are going to actually continue and see what's happening in the school and stop like, I don't know, somewhere in the middle of, like, just before the fight with Bei, maybe? With Shiro, because it's pretty much the same. Why we are repeating the same thing all over again? God damn it. There's like no differences. It's like literally the same. Samuel appeared only in the beginning, and everything else is pretty much the same. Like, they saw news in the TV. That's new. Some text about Samuel in the dialogue between Ren and Sakurai. Yeah, that's new. But like the previous scene, it was like exactly the same. So let's see how the school will go, I guess. There her arms. Kasumi let out a hearty yawn as she stood in front of the school gates next morning. I have one hope, actually, like at some road, please just like do not kill Rusauka, maybe? Like at some point, just let her live and like give me more of Rusauka's like backstory and stuff. She's amazing. Terrifying, but amazing. Like, I have flashbacks from Muramasa with this. Please, can you let her survive?
ねえ、桜井さんは大丈夫？喉もそうだけど、目がシパシパしない？
私は平気。
Kay answered with a shrug. She certainly was a bit tense, but that had nothing to do with her physically.
見た目細いのにタフだよね。まあ私もこれくらいのだるさなら若さで乗り越えちゃうけどさ。昨べは楽しかったもんね。桜井さんはどんな歌を歌うのかなって思ってたけど、洋楽ばっかりで驚いちゃった。ねえ、また行こうよ。
ええ。
Sure, I will teach you English. Just before my death, in the school rooftop, I will tell you like 2 words. God damn it.
でもさ、なんであんなに英語ペラペラなの？
外国暮らしの方が長かったから。
え？じゃあ帰国子女なんだ。
そんなようなものね。
She had to leave Japan for South America before she turned 10. After war, she was over there, she moved to USA, then Europe, then Russia, and then she spent the last 2 years going back and forth between Tibet, China, and North Korea. Kasumi eyes sparkled with admiration as she listened to Kei casually explaining her past.
すごい。そんな映画みたいな暮らし。
そんなにいいもん。
She had received training from Divine Vessel in Central America, support from Spine in South America when she became self-Relatian. then from Wilhelm in North America and from Busauka in the Eastern Europe. She made the acquaintance of her comrades all over the world, received help from each other, from them each. Money, power, bloodlust and guile, witchcraft, martial arts, language, culture, history, religion, philosophy. She was raised as a proper child of the Obsidian Round Table. It was not a life Kasumi would envy. Yeah, pretty much.
何カ国語話せるの？
6か7
Damn,
だけど
that one I forgot.
最初に落ち着かなかったからみんな片
I
言
guess because it didn't matter.
それでもす
Kasumi, her eyes glistening with a mixture of surprise and respect, sized Kasumi shoulders.
ごいよ。桜井さん。
Case shoulders.
これからは K 様と呼ばせて。
Okay.
テスト前とか私に英語教えてくださ
Sure.
い。レンが言うには。
まあいい
Yeah, like back in the day, I thought like this is foreshadowing for Kasumi dying, but yeah, I was wrong. The other one died. Think it's a meaningless promise. Kay considered the building in the front of them. She wondered what sort of demonic lair would be waiting for them inside. Nothing seems odd about it from the outside, but she also knew that the only of the loudest magical barriers would even betray their secrets at a glance without going inside. There was no way to tell what could be hiding in
行き
there.
ましょうか
I don't know, maybe I should like just skip the dialogues that we already had. Now we'll have like whole explanation about Bay ability, right? And probably the scene with Rusauka, with like school students, right? She then passed through the gates with Kasumi and entered the school building. Okay, remained vigilant the whole time. It was like she was breaching hostile territory, but entering someone's personal realm was no different from traversing the belly of the monstrous beast. Yep, basically, you just explained the Bay ability. Belly of the monstrous beast. Unless she kept her guard up, atmosphere of the place alone could melt her away, quite literally.
なんだろう。これってちょっと。
Oh yeah, okay. They will meet Rusauka, yeah, okay. I forgot. And so this outcome was both incredibly abnormal, but at the same time, quite expected. No one was there, the twin companion who had been walking next to her until seconds ago. Yeah, that's Rusauka. Little more to guard. I'm sorry, I cannot like read this like out loud like all the time. Like this is literally the same. Fruitless endeavor, barrier envelopment. Just bear with me for a second, okay? I need to like just verify if this is like already happened. This is literally the same text. Guarded predation, killing field, underworld altogether, creation figment, yeah. Trump card, yes, sure. Assume it was Rusauka. Yeah.
遅い朝帰りね、レオン。
Yeah, and there's Rusauka. Hi. Long time no see.
やっほー、元気？
And that's one of the most terrifying faces you can make, actually. Despite being lovely. God damn it.
マレウス
No.
落ち着きなさいよ。ここであまり気合い入
Yeah,
れ
you get angry, your life will be drained. Yeah, pretty much explaining Bay ability again. It already happened. We could like literally just skip this. Okay, that I found my first problem with this era. Apparently. Like even in like the last game, like I played like 2 novels right now. I mean, yeah, Muramasa had also like texts to be skipped. But even though it was like similar, it was like not all of it was like the same. And this is like literally the same. And it's in Little Bastards as well, like there was like mostly skips. and that was good. And here, like, you just like force me to like read the text that I already saw just because new character appeared. That's kind of annoying.
私も迷惑してるのよ。あいつの想像、敵味方関
Yeah.
係なしだし。
You don't discriminate.
お前じゃ
そうよ。見ればわかるでしょ。
Yep, the blood moon, darkness, yep. Silver moon with no regard of lunar calendar cover the sky with a stench of rot and blood lingering everywhere. Blood rotten flesh across the floor and walls of the building. Lovely. Lord of the Night Stalker. Bay, yep.
待ちなさい。
Oh, right, we didn't had the scene with the students with Rusauka. We had this only one time. It was just before this scene, actually. It was like the prologue to this episode last time. So we're just like missing that one scene, but everything else is just the same.
言ったでしょ。ここで野蛮なことを考えちゃダメ。心拍数と血の流れを調
Yep.
節して。
Or you will be psyched dry. Out of blood, life force, and everything.
あいつに言わせれば、せいぜいまずそうな女になるのよ。こ
Then smell like Rusauka meant Kay any harm. Why else would she be telling her how to protect
お
herself?
前はここをベイに譲ったのか
そういうわけでもない。
Rusauka ran her fingers through her hair in the display of irritation.
私で手一杯なの。慣れないことはするもんじゃない
Yeah, you need to like learn how to control Kane at this point. I think like Rusauka will die exactly the same as Azeroth because, well, she's still controlling Kane and Sakurai will be just obsessed with this and she will just go outside and do exactly the same. So this is exactly the same situation. I don't know, maybe I should just like cut these things out of the video. Yeah.
私があなたたちよりキャリアが深い。だから自己流でちょっと。
I don't know, let me know in the comments if you want me to like actually read the text that we already read, like this. Or you're okay with me just like, you know, fast reading this to the point where like we just like don't know anything and just like my little comments from time to time. I'm not sure what to do in these situations, you know? It's always difficult. I try to ask her about like very similar situation actually. Maybe not similar, but kind of in Second no Inganok, but I didn't get any answer and I made a wrong call. So yeah, it would be appreciated if you can like just give me your like feedback about this. Can't the shadow bounce its arms and legs, connecting back all the way to Rusauka? Yep, she's controlling him with her like shadows.
操縦はこんな感じ。私がバビロンのやってたこと。でもその代わりメリットだってあるんだよ。この方法なら遠隔操作も可能だし、隙だらけな姿をて。
バビロン
Yep, Kane come back to her senses. Babylon's dead. Yep.
あれ？気づいてなかったの？
It doesn't like make sense. I think like she noticed, right? She noticed in the end that Leon died. I think. I mean not Leon, Lisa. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she just like actually she didn't even realize that Samuel appeared until the news from the TV. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, true.
彼女死んじゃったよ。ザミエルが蒸発させちゃったみたい。
Yeah, that's new. Okay. This is the first new part. Samuel vaporized her. That's the first new part. It is called situation. Okay, now we go to the new stuff. No, impossible. She could feel her surroundings suddenly grow dim. Lisa passed away. Lisa was dead. Then what of him? What would happen to him? With their necromancer gone from the ranks, Kain was now little more than under that body. It would rot, fall apart, and disappear. Okay, that was just only one sentence that was new. Never mind. It was unlikely he could hold out for more than another couple of days.
クリストフは転んでもただじゃ起きないっていうか、本当に転んだのかどうかもわかんないけど、要は有効利用したいんでしょ。どうせ近々消えると言っても。まあそんな感じでね、ビッテンブルグ少佐殿がやらかしてくれちゃったから、急な人事異動で困ってるのよ。だからあなたの遅刻は多めに見てあげるわ。
That's new. Okay, that's a new part. I'm swamped with work thanks to Major Wittenberg. Reassign some of our members. So Samuel just like made some like shuffle in the ranks. Okay. It's still like I know that like Eleanor Samuel is like higher rank in general, right? She's like stronger and she can probably just like, you know, tell people what to do. But it still feels weird to me because of chain of the command. And they're obviously like, you know, devoted soldiers and stuff. So in these terms, like Trifa is like the one that you should obey, not Eleanor. So that still feels kind of weird to me. I don't know. I get it that she's like the strongest here. And she can basically push you however she wants. But it doesn't make sense in the terms of the chain of command. Unless she just like, you know, gave the suggestion to Trifa and he just passes it over. Then yeah, sure, why not? This way, she reassigned people. Yeah, that, maybe that's how it worked.
言ったように、私は私で忙しいし、あなたの
仕事。
Okay. Did she have a job for her last time? I forgot. Okay, that's maybe new. Bewildered still running amok in her mind. Kay was unable to comprehend Rusauka words right away. To which the redhead replied with a grimace and tired sigh.
この子がさ、なんかしんない。
Oh, Rhea. Okay, yeah, true. Rhea Himuro, why would she be in a place like this?
冗談じゃない。
Anger, confusion,
あなた
yeah.
何を考えてるの？今ここがどうなっているか。
That fool have a death wish. What did she think would happen if she died here?
あるいは自殺しに来たのかもね。
マレウス。
She couldn't help raising her voice at the witch's carefree tone. Rusauka, however, simply waved her away.
いいじゃない。面白いわよ。死のうと思って簡単に死ねるほど、世の中メルクリウスがどれだけ性格悪いやつか。あなたもこの子もわかる。ハイドリ秘境も含めて、あの二人が死なないって言えば、それは死ねないってのと同じ。
Okay.
なんだったら、そこから外に放り投げてみれば、多分大丈夫よ。とは言っても、実際面倒なお荷物ではある。
So going around, leaving Rhea behind. Okay.
レオン、あなたはお姫様のお守りをしなさい。拒否な。まったく、クリストフの監視もざるっていうか、何考えてんだか。もしかしてあいつ、わざとその子を行かせたのかもしれないわね。
わざと。
What is it supposed to mean? Rusauka gave Kay a mocking grin. If Rhea dies, I didn't like actually thought about this scene before. After we finished the game last time. If Rhea dies here, okay, I'm not sure if I correctly understand the whole Sonnenkind thing yet, okay? Like, some of the details may, like, evade me. If Rhea dies here, in the school, that means... What does it change? I think that... none of the... No, wait. If she dies, then the 3 commanders can come back, right? She needs to have this idea of like not dying We heard that in the previous road, like she don't wish to die anymore, and that's why she's sealed away the commanders, the three guys. So if she dies here, then all of them will be back, right? But that's not what Trifa wants, so it's not Trifa who asked Rhea to come here. It might be Samuel who put her here, maybe. To bring back the rest. Also, it means that they will... But also that would mean that Reinhardt will be unable to come back, because no one else outside of Trifa knows about Kasumi, right? About the imperfect Sonnen kind that he can use. So why would they put her in danger if that means that Reinhardt cannot come back? I don't know, it's... Some of the details, like, avoiding me, you know? It's like... It's difficult.
勘よ勘。長く生きるとね、世の中疑いけどまあ、ともかくどうであってもそのレオン、地産は一昔前じゃ処刑者の失態だって分かってるの？目をつむってあげるんだから反抗的な態度を取らないでよろしい。じゃあ若者同士隅の方で仲良く青春の悩みでも語ってなさいな。私とベイはここでレン君と遊ぶから。
おそらく。
オッケー。じゃあ状況開始。
Okay. Nasaka disappeared into the darkness with a laugh on her lips. Kay, glancing at the burden to her left, let out a sigh.
何か言いなさいよ。
別に、ただあなた似合わないわね。
A sudden impulse to knock the daylight out of the other girl took hold of Kay, but she managed to contain herself at the last second. She missed her chance to ask what became of Kasumi, but now she thought about it, that was none of her business really. Indeed, her fate was redundant. It had nothing to do with Kay. She would already be dead, for all she cared. I forgot what happened to Kasumi actually at this point in school. So yeah, it's actually okay. Sometimes it's good that they don't like let me skip. Okay, it's sometimes good because I forgot like what happened to Kasumi here. Like she disappeared, so it's like Rusauka power, but like, where is she? Like, what happened? I'm getting confused. I forgot what happened to Kasumi here. Because she was not kidnapped at this point. Like, Kasumi went to Tarifa by her own, like, will later. Yet despite her resolve, an irresistible sense of anxiety washed over every pore of her body, almost as if she's trying to tell her that she had done something irrevocable. This is in turn frustrated her even further. Yeah. 3 days. What was she even talking about? Huh. Yeah, that's a weird phrasing. Been a while, and it's been only 3 days. Huh. Yeah, okay, makes sense. All she could think of was slapping that infuriating fool in the face if she happened to see him here again. Yeah, this is new, I think. She wasn't lying. Well, one could say she wished to meet him in a way, just in a completely different sense from the girl. As such, she wasn't scared at all. She was simply frustrated and felt utterly pathetic. She made use of his kindness to lure his beloved friend to the killing field, and lost sight of her right away. If she could at least answer his anger with blade in hand, to engage him in battle to death, it would be still something. Yet now, robbed of even that option. She simply had no idea how to handle the emptiness tormenting her heart. She wanted someone, anyone, to punch her till she could stand no more, to punish her for what she's done. To dispel all that frustration raging within her chest. She just wanted to forget everything and rage, tearing and destroy everything like a wild, senseless beast.
めんどくさい子だねあなた
Yeah, this is a little bit different, yeah. She is like now confused with her feelings towards Ren. Kate didn't even feel like getting angered by the pitying look the girl was giving her. She simply bit her lip and trembled in humiliation. Okay. And the other chapter. Inheritor. It took until morning for me to regain consciousness. You know what? I will do extra episode maybe for this irae. And I would just like put that as like one episode, like 35-minute episode. That will be very short, I know. But I think like it's like natural point to end the episode. I don't know when I will be able to end the next one. So yeah, I would just leave it like that. It's been, I don't know, like in my point of view, not the best episode. I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think, like what I should do in this, things like this. Should I like actually read all that white text? Or even I remember like what exactly that was? Because I was like able to like determine which one was new and which one was not new, right? But yeah, I feel conflicted about this. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. So leave a like if you liked the episode, dislike if you dislike it. You can subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check my Discord. You can also become a member if you want to support me and see the episodes earlier. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for today's episode, and I will see you in the next one. So for the Pocket Watch, it's going out.